Beautiful viewers, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing well. Today we are going to start with a new topic which is about the deformation of solids and stress. I am Saida Fatma Rizvi, your favorite physicist and YouTuber, and I hope that you people are watching my videos. I want more and more views on my videos. So today, the topic is the deformation of the solid. Deformation means that something deformed. Okay, there will be the change in the shape of the solids. There will be the change in the size of the solids. There will be the change in the length of the solids. Okay, and the main topic we are studying here over here is stress. Now, what is stress? Stress in our daily life is the pressure that a human mind take, a lot of pressure that the human mind take. The stress in our daily life can be of our health, can be of our education, and the stress vary in different according to different our mood swings, according to the different mood swings of the human beings. Okay, so, what is stress in the field of physics? So, we have to discuss about it. So, let's start. Stress. In physics, stress is the force acting on the unit area of the material. So, basically, what is stress? Stress is the force acting on the unit area of the material. When the deforming force is applied on the object deforms. In order to bring the object back to the original size and shape, there will be an opposing force generated inside the object. Okay, when the external force act on the object deform. There will be the change in the size, either there will be the change in the size of the object, either there will be the change in the length of the object, either there will be the change in the area of the object, or either there will be the change in the volume of the object when the external force is applied on the object. It depends upon the object. In order to bring the object back to its original size and shape, there is another opposing force. Opposing force means that oppose the deforming force. Okay, in order to bring back the object into its original size and shape, there is a opposing force generated inside the object. This restoring force will be equal in magnitude and opposite in direction to the applied deforming force. Okay, so this restoring force which is generated inside the object in order to bring the object to its original size and shape is equal in magnitude to the of the applied restoring force and opposite in direction to the applied restoring force. Okay, the measure of this restoring force generated per unit area of the material is called the stress. So this type of restoring force generated per unit area of the material is called the stress. Simple. Mathematically, how we can represent the stress? So let's discuss about it. Stress is equal to force per unit area. Okay. Force acting per unit area of the body is basically called the stress. Unit of the stress. What is the unit of the stress? So let's discuss about it. We already know that the unit of the force is Newton and area is meter square. So here we write the unit of stress as Newton per meter square. So let's discuss about the types of the stress. First of all, we will discuss about the tensile stress. What is tensile stress? It is the if the deforming force or the applied force result in the increase in the object's length, then the resulting stress is the tensile stress. Okay, if the applied force result in the increase in object's length, for example, if the length of the object increase like rubber band, Okay, so the resulting stress is known as the tensile stress if the object's length is increased. If the deforming force is applied on the object, then the resulting stress is called the tensile stress. For example, if the rod or the wire is stretched by pulling it with equal and opposite forces at both ends. So here we have taken the example of the rod or wire. They are in their it's the rod or the wire length increase on stretching it. Okay, so by applying the forces at both ends of the rod, and if we apply the deforming force at both ends of the rod, so by pulling the rod or by stretching it, the length of the rod or wire increase. Okay, so the next type of stress is the bulk stress or the volume stress. When the deforming force or the applied force acts from all the dimensions resulting in the change in the volume of the object, then such stress is called the volumetric stress or the bulk stress. Okay, so when the deforming force acts on all the dimension of the object resulting in the change in the volume of the object. So there are some type of objects when we apply the force, the deforming force on those sort of objects, there will be the change in the volume of the object as we take the example of the water. For example, if the pressure is applied on the water, the pressure which is also the force, if we apply the pressure on the water, the volume of the water will change. Okay, there will be the change in the volume of the water. So such type of stress which is generated is known as the volumetric stress or the bulk stress, which causes the change in the volume of the object. In short, when the volume of the body changes due to the deforming force, then it is known as the volumetric stress. Obviously, in short, this is the summary of the volumetric stress, that the volume of the body changes due to the deforming force, and this is known as the volume stress. Okay. So the last type of stress is the shearing stress or tangential stress. When the direction of the deforming force or the external force is parallel to the cross-sectional area, then the stress experienced by the object is called the shearing stress or tangential stress. The result is the change in the shape of the body. So basically, when the direction of the deforming force is parallel to any cross-sectional area of the object, then that type of stress is known as the shearing stress. As a result, the shape of the body change or area of the body change. So this is the same. Here we have taken the examples of the stress. Let's discuss about the examples of the stress. Here we have taken the example of the brick. As you can see that if the deforming force is applied on the brick, then what will happen? The brick will smashed into the pieces. Okay, the brick will be smashed into the pieces. So will the brick come into the original size and shape? No, the brick will not come into its original size and shape. No restoring force will act on it. Rather, we put the efforts on the brick and bring some sort of glue to bring the brick into its original size and shape. Other than that, the brick will not come into its original size and shape. Similarly, we can take the example of the toy ball. As you have seen the example, as you have seen the playing toy ball of the children. So this is a very soft kind of ball. So if the stress is applied, if the deforming force is applied on this type of ball, so the ball changes its shape, okay, area or size. So the the restoring force, which is known as the stress, will restore the original size and shape of the ball. Okay, so the ball, this toy plastic ball will return into its original size and shape. Okay, so these are the some examples of stress. So thanks a lot for watching my video. This is all about the stress, in which we have discussed the types of stress and definition of stress. What is stress in field of physics? The deformation of the solids. In the next video, we would study about the strain. So that's all. Thank you so much.